This year, the stakes have never been lower. FTP Network presents Race Draft 2026, the only televised event where Black MAGA is traded like Trump's wives, used and below market value. No more cooning for conservatives. No more auditioning for white approval. Draft night is here. Who's getting shipped out? Who's getting picked up? And who's headed to free agency with nobody willing to claim them? This isn't just politics. This is For the Culture. Watch on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime? That's a white woman, a white woman. A meth-faced bitch, you should get sky high. That's a white woman, a white woman. Under oath, it's you still gon' lie. That's a white woman, a white woman. Gave Donnie sloppy topping just to keep her job. When it's all over, she won't even catch a charge. That's a white woman, a white woman. A white woman, a white woman.
Are you exhausted from constantly moving the goalposts? Is your energy crashing like the economy? Introducing Red Bullshit, the only energy drink endorsed by RFK Jr. This crisp, refreshing, fentanyl-flavored energy drink will have you more hopped up and wired than Pete Hegseth on a Monday morning after a weekend-long bender. It's practically meth in a can. Whether you're storming the Capitol or storming out of a Starbucks, Red Bullshit keeps you wired, not woke. Made with 1,000 milligrams of caffeine and an ingredient we can't legally tell you about. The great taste of rage with 0 calories and accountability. Red Bullshit energy drink. Hydrate your hate.
Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Say it again, y'all. Arrogant racist, look out. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. From DEI to DUI, the DOD is DIY. Israel first, America last. Now Iran is on that ass. Wanna pull out, but the condom broke. Won't run through homeless, don't want the smoke. Drop bombs over Baghdad. You ready to go? Getting screwed on the daily. You a GI hole. Benny's hiding peak. You on your own. Iran got that fire, bitch. The heat is on. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Say it again, y'all. Arrogant racist, look out. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. You said just comply, don't ask why. Follow orders, you'll be fine. Back the blues, the bats don't lie. Now ice killing white people and you want us to cry. Ice kicking in your door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was America ain't free no more. American born no longer applies. Same advice, motherfucker, comply or die. Fresh off the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Do you suffer from model minority syndrome and constantly vote against your own best interest? Did you vote for a man that thinks your existence is a threat to national security? Introducing MAGA Manny, your pint-sized political pick-me compadre. MAGA Manny comes equipped with top-of-the-line self-hating accessories. First up are these patriotic-themed maracas, perfect for dancing your way to your deportation hearing. Next is the I Know Black, I Latino identification card. Whether you're being questioned by ICE or the neighborhood Karen, Just pull out this card and instantly bond over your anti-blackness. Then there is the rosary. Who needs freedom when all your faith is in a wannabe dictator? And finally, heavy-duty trimming shears. Because documented or not, those hedges aren't going to cut themselves. Habla inglés? Sí. Just press Manny's buttons to hear iconic phrases like,
Me vote for Donald Trump. Me no black, me Latino. Donald Trump will save us.
MAGA Manny will never be white. But just like you, he'll certainly die trying. MAGA Manny, fighting for a table he'll never be allowed to sit at. MAGA Manny is exclusively available at your local ICE field office. Citizenship sold separately for $5 million.
I said what I said, lo dije y que I meant what I said, lo sostendré. I don't give a fuck how you feel, no me importa cómo te sientas. If you voted for Trump, rest in peace, paz en paz.
Hey y'all, welcome to For the People podcast. I am your host Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. I'm joined by our veteran queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And Nikki, does my sound good? Does it sound far away, or is it pretty clear?
You sound good.
Okay, just want to make sure. MAGA Manny, when did you work on that? I said, shit, that needs to be. We haven't posted that on any of our socials yet.
No, I'll post it. Those are some commercials that I had did a while back, and they're relevant. They're still relevant, so I wanted to incorporate them into the show. But I could definitely try and make it some merch. If I could create that doll and sell it, I got to figure out how we can do that. If we could do that on Printify, if anything, we can at least make the merch of the doll. But yeah, those are some commercials that I had worked on, and you're gonna see some in the next block. But I was like, you know what? They're still relevant, so I'm gonna post them on. I'm gonna repost them, and I'm gonna put them on our FTP page. So y'all gonna see some more tonight. I got some. I was
like, that was dope. I'm sorry, that was probably my favorite commercial that you've done. Even the talking. Me no black. Oh man, if we could get that doll, if you guys in the comment section know anybody that can create a doll like this for us, let's get this money. Okay.
Yes, definitely. But we got some more commercials coming up. So I think y'all gonna like our second half block. So we got some more stuff coming up.
Absolutely. And before I start the show, just want to say hello to everybody here. Jason B, person here. Jason B, nice to see you. K is my name. DDS, Hazel Lachey, Spirit 214. Good to see you. I think this is a new person. Hey, let's get it. I must admit, I've been in here rocking to that white arrogant racist song, I believe. Thank you. We appreciate it, and thanks for joining as well. So I'm reading that off the list. Germany, T Coop. Lady G Forever, J May, everybody here early today. Shit,
yeah. T Cope got me. She got me together yesterday. I had a blonde moment, and I said T Coop, and she said, The only person that control me and call me T Coop is Vision. so T Coop, I apologize. I will get it right. I was having a Caroline Levitt moment. My bad.
You know how those moments happen. The Cosmic Blue Auntie, this is about to be a jam-packed, I know it. You guys, I got videos. We're gonna be talking about some shit today. Updates. So I think that tour is gonna be canceled.
It's
People
gonna be
bringing up receipts on En Vogue. They bringing up receipts on Salt and Pepper. You got the NBA player, I guess he said something about gay, and then the NBA fired him this morning. You have something that went on with Israel where they just announced that they are approving to kill all the rest of the Palestinians, and it has to be done within 30 days or some shit. We got a packed show today, y'all. Did
you see the T-Boz comment?
No, I did not.
Okay, so um she came out and put something on her stories that was basically talking to Chili, saying that it's not demons, it's a decision. Basically saying don't get me caught up in your bullshit. So basically saying don't try and blame other shit. That was a decision because she know y'all fucking up the bag.
Oh yeah,
They are fucking up the bag.
I feel sorry for I feel sorry for T-Boz more than any of them because first of all, this is why you have to watch who's in the midst of your crew, because she's battling sickle cell. She's been battling this since she was born, and for Chili to be that illiterate and dumb, and that's what the fuck she is, and to not know that Trump canceled the research for that, which affects T-Boz, but her goofy ass, because she's with her white husband now, and he giving her some white dingaling. Now she is a Trump supporter, and she's supporting that and reposting Michelle Obama's a monkey and all these things. And you don't not knowing that your friend, who you've been riding with since the 90s, is going through that. That's the problem. That's the problem I have right now. It's the obliviousness. It's the incompetence of Chili.
So this is what she posted. She said, "You can't call it a spiritual attack when you're just making bad choices. It's not a demon. It's a decision." That was a read right there. And
that was a read.
We know who that was, who that shot was for. So I think you was right when they said that, when you said Left Eye didn't like her, didn't like Chili, and I'm pretty sure now T-Boz ain't fucking with her because again, she's battling sickle cell, so she can't perform like everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like she can't just have this rigorous, you know, career that she can just go out and do things. Like these celebrities, they have disease. Like Tony Braxton has lupus. Like that is something. And when you're supporting someone who is taking away the research that can help your friend live longer, or your supposed friend, it's just a mess. It's like we would have probably side-eyed her, but we could have bought, oh, I don't run my social media.
Oh yeah.
And then you could put it on on somebody else. But she was too stupid to even fucking do that.
Incompetent. I can tell you she's incompetent. Let me tell you something. Chili, the only thing she would have been good for if she didn't make it as TLC was being Austin Dallas's baby mama, spreading her coochie and having a baby. That's all I see her as. The movie portrayed her like that. If you want to be honest about it, if you watch the movie, I mean, without Left Eye and T-Boz embracing her to be in the group, there she would have never been there. And it's a reason why Left Eye never fucked with her. Left Eye, you know, Left Eye, everybody has problems. But one thing she was always spot on reading a motherfucker, and that's what she was really good at. And people didn't like it. People hate people that can read you very well, and they get upset because they're like, oh, how did they find that out? It's not hard to find out people. You got to listen to how they talk, how they move, how they act. And then you start to see how these people are. And then you're like, okay, you said this, but you rolling like this. The same with Salt. I clocked Salt's fucking tea all the way back when she was on VH1 with that reality TV show. She was on there, oh, I'm a Christian and I don't want to talk about licking and sucking and that. But you still getting your high yellow ass on stage singing the same songs as a Christian
for money.
For money, you know,
because that gospel phase went out real fucking quick,
real fast,
and she might still be saved. But the way they did Spinderella was really fucked up.
We're about to talk about it. Okay. Hold on, let's get into our race draft first because we got a packed show.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna talk. Our first draft is we already traded Chili. Chili's out. Now, are we going to trade her for Channing Tatum? I say yes.
Yeah, I've never heard anything yet about him being problematic towards you know, black people and stuff like that. So yes, I would gladly accept Channing Tatum, and the white people can have Chili since that's where the fuck she want to be. So we'll take a white guy with a little rhythm, and we could do that. And he's funny. Again, I haven't heard anything about him being problematic and what have you. I mean, he's had relationships with Zoe Kravitz. They were engaged. I don't know what happened. They called it off. So he's not, immune to the black woman. So, he's funny and stuff like that. And any man that could dress up and drag as Beyonce and do full on choreography, I mean, what can you say?
And be
So
comfortable in it too. That's the thing.
and be comfortable in it too. So yeah, we will gladly take Channing Tatum over Miss Rosanda. Okay, take your ass on over there with the whites where you want to be. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, like we better start closing rank. And speaking of that, somebody posted this, and I thought this was something good to talk about. Somebody says I can cancel all of them with no problem. I could easily cancel Nick Cannon. I said this on yesterday's show. I never thought his old bony, weird looking ass was funny. Let me ask you a question, Nikki. Would you consider Nick Cannon to be in the top 100 greatest actors of all time?
Get the fuck out of here.
All
I
right,
can't
would you
even name
consider-
you 5 Nick Cannon movies.
Now, would you consider Nick Cannon to be in the top 50 rappers of all time?
Hell no.
Would you consider Nick Cannon to be in the top 50 comedians of all time?
No, because he's not a comedian. He
Got lucky.
He got lucky and he set up a platform for other comedians because clearly Wildin' Out, he's just the strings, he's the name on it. But I mean, he can give you a quick little quip or some shit, but he's not like, he's a host. He's like a glorified host. He's not a comedian.
Exactly.
Like you're not going to be in the ranks with Richard Pryor and Paul Mooney or Bernie. Like he ain't even. I like Marvin Hunter. Like you're not even in that league. So he just got lucky where he went from being a child actor.
He coasted along and got fucking lucky. And I said, and as a black man, that's a blessing because you don't see mediocre black dudes in entertainment making it. You just don't see that. That's rare. So I would congratulate him on this. I don't know if he had to sacrifice a child or you say he's having all these children for stem cells. He could be because he's starting to get a little crazy with the whole spiritual thing and stuff now. So I wouldn't be surprised. But when it comes to him and all this stuff, I'm just like, this is a mediocre dude that just scaped by and got lucky. So he can go. Chilli, I mean, TLC, I mean, that great music group, no longer. Snoop Dogg's still kind of stinging on that one a little bit, but it's not shocking because if Snoop Dogg haven't taught us anything, is you can buy out any black motherfucker and make them a coon now.
Yes. Niggas are for sale. That's what it is.
Oh, that's merch. That's merch. Niggas are for sale.
Niggas are for sale. That is it. I'm writing it down right now.
Because I mean, literally, I'm just sitting here like, you grew up with gang-related stuff, drug selling, the whole rap thing. You is the epitome of a nigga from the hood. You are like the epitome, and that tells you a lot. I'm not shocked at 50 Cent because 50 Cent always act like that old coon nigga. He would do anything for a quick dollar. Even if you watch Get Rich or Die Trying, to me he was like an opportunist. He wanted to be known or famous so much, and he finally got it. So now all he does is attack black women, and that's something that's really rubbing me the wrong way about him. So on this list so far, Snoop Dogg is the only one I'm shocked about. I'm not shocked about Sexy Red's. What is her name? Janae Weary. I'm not shocked at Sexy Red.
She to me has been a plant. I think when they say industry plant, she is definitely one of them because again, I grew up in the era of Little Kim and Foxy, and even with Meg Thee Stallion, if you have the talent, you can rap about your pussy. But they did it in a way that they did it in a way where you could see their talent. Like that's not all they rapped about. Like Lil' Kim could rap about robbing and scheming and doing all of these things, but it was a classiness to it. It was a budget. It wasn't no straight hood rat shit. Like from the red hair to like everything about her is stank. Like every time I see Sexy Red, it's like, bitch, I can smell you through the phone. I can smell your pH balance through the fucking phone. Like it's just everything about her is just it's giving stank. Like to
Yeah.
have a song, my pussy is pink and my booty hole. Like, in what
Yeah.
fucking world would you say that? As much as Meg rap about sex and pussy, I can handle that. But when we get into the specifics, it just like no. Just everything about her is just ignorant off the rip. And I'm not trying to be that black person. It's not about respectability politics. It's just literally like, again, a nigga for sale. Because the
Yeah.
minute white people started paying attention, and she's so stupid, she doesn't realize that white people intentionally marketed her that way because they're disrespecting her. She doesn't have the knowledge to realize that they're literally presenting you as the stereotype they think you are. And because you're getting paid from it, again, you think white people are accepting you when whole time they playing you, because they're literally laughing at you while you're doing this shit. You're
Mhm.
making them money, but behind your back, they're fucking laughing at you
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're doing ignorant ass shit. Like, just it's like that's music for bitches that don't have a job, ain't gonna never have a job, and their whole position in life is fucking niggas to get bills paid. Like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that's her. That's who
It-
she makes
it's
music.
so
But
ghetto. And
yes,
I want to show you somebody's reaction in regards to Nick Cannon, because he kind of broke down how he went from pushing black stuff to being coon. Take a look.
Nick Cannon went from black activist to white supremacy influencer. I'll explain. But first,
And then clock this as well. Remember, I told you, I want you to hear the term that Chilli says. Take a look. Is it playing?
but I read them fucking lips when she said all lives matter.
Yeah, she said all lies. So the interviewer asked her, pretty much asked her about, what do you think of the Black Lives Matter movement? She said all lives matter. That then should have told you how she was rocking. I tell people, you got to pay attention. Look at that. She's so happy with her white man dicking her down. To me, it reminds me of that damn movie, One Battle After Another, which I fucking hated. I mean, literally, it was a weaker version of Monsters Ball, and all they did was have Tiana Taylor be a bed wench through the entire movie, getting fucked by white men. I mean, it was horrible. I said, you can't tell me this be center. So I'm not surprised that people like Chilli is glorifying stuff like this. I'm not shocked at all. And then also, I want to show you this right here. So this is Don. So everybody remember we talked about it and everybody felt sorry for Don. Don getting the smoke too. So Don Robinson is also MAGA. She's a major conspiracy theorist, also pushed that same narrative about forever First Lady Michelle Obama. So before folks go asking her to join in vote on this tour, just leave her in that super booth where she is. And then let's take a look at this. He broke a lot of this one. Oh, he ate down.
He ate
be
down.
Right back. Hold on for 1 second. Is the sound not playing? One second. I'm gonna try to play the sound again. Not sure why the sound is not working. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get this fixed real quick. All right, let's see if it works.
Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC. It is like black woman unity, old school black woman type of situation, and 300,000 black women have been impacted by this man's situation, being let go from their doggone jobs, and that's the shit you on, Salt. And Salt, if I really like, honestly and truthfully, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is my new budding relationship with Spinderella that's actually keeping me from completely going in and letting have on your MF and ass. Because I'm going to tell you something. You not finna sit up here and act like we didn't forget how you and Pepper with the new face even did Spinderella. All right. The only reason we let that shit go as the general public is because Spinderella seems to have let it go. Okay. We been seeing your high yellow ass for who you was. All right. So we already only rocking with Salt and Pepper on a wing in a goddamn prayer anyway because of the way y'all did Spinderella. And that was some real nasty foul shit y'all did. Y'all was some low down bitches for that. And then now you want to come interject yourself in this shit with Chilli and Trump. Girl, fuck you too. Spin, I hate it, but Salt and Pepper ass could get the fuck up off the tour too. Replace their ass with SWV and Total and keep it moving. Because when you go to a damn TLC concert, all you getting is two middle-aged bitches doing the backhand bounce and dancing to the beat. You damn sure ain't getting no damn vocals. You damn sure ain't getting no new music. And you damn sure ain't really getting nothing worth $25 in a Groupon, okay? So we really ain't even getting much of nothing but nostalgia. The best thing about a TLC performance in 2026 is T-Boz hair. and Chilli, you know, I hate it because y'all really do look like y'all need the money. T-Boz look like she ain't even got no damn health insurance, quiet as it's kept, with all the damn health issues that she got. And T-Boz, I hate that you catching the stray because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I swear I love you, T-Boz. But Chilli, this man is cutting funding that's going towards sickle cell and all these different types of things. And your bandmate got damn sickle cell. This is a high stakes game at this point. You are either a friend or an enemy at this point. There is no more, oh, everyone's allowed to have their own political view. No, the fuck you ain't. No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. You're not allowed to have your own. Either you got the ones we got, or you got to get the hell on. That is how life or death this situation is. This ain't no to each his own. Not when people around here dying, not when cost of living through the roof, not when we at war, not when they hunting people down like animals, not when families being torn apart, not with racist policies being put in place, not with voter suppression going on, not with alligator Alcatraz going on, not with the global terror that this man has caused. No ma'am. Not with our young boys going over there to war and returning back in caskets. No ma'am. You gotta understand, this tour that y'all put together is In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC. It is like black woman unity, old school black woman type of situation, and 300,000 black women have been impacted by.
So
that's a Miami nigga. Cause that was a Miami, you know that's a Miami nigga, cause that was a 305 read, okay? Funky Dineva, yes, that's hometown. He read the fuck out of every last one of him. And I wholeheartedly agree. If they switched out TLC and put and Salt and Pepper and they put SWV in Total, bitch, I'm buying a fucking ticket. I'll buy a ticket for that shit. But he wasn't lying because first of all, the bank, two middle-aged women doing the bank hat bounce, I literally immediately saw it in my head. I saw it in my head because you know that's what the fuck they gonna do. And TLC and T-Boz, not to catch a stray, but if I gotta see that fucking blonde bob and that one fucking piece down here, and it's literally been 30 fucking years, listen, that is what the whole tour is nostalgia. But again, In Vogue ain't in voguing because low key, the important motherfucker. I'm not saying Cindy and Maxine and Terry can't sing because obviously they can. But when you sing In Vogue, Dawn was it, but she MAGA, so get her the fuck up out of here. Salt right here talking about she don't want to be talking about push it and shoot and let's talk about sex. Well, bitch, what songs you gonna do? What you gonna do? 50-11 versions of Stomp, bitch? Like what are we going to what are we going to do? Nobody is going to watch y'all do like a less version, and then damn, he came for Pepper with the new face because I didn't know who that bitch was. I'm like, the new face, who this? Like it's too much going on. Like this is one of them things where niggas try to get a tour together, and and with all of these problems, let's cut it loose. Because a bunch of people I have seen comment after comment was like, oh, I had my card out, but I'm putting it back in my fucking wallet. Nobody is gonna fuck with this tour. It's too many. It's not in this economy, and it's too much shit. And again, he was right. Your political views now count more than ever because of Trump and because of the bullshit that he's doing. He is literally destroying this fucking country that already wasn't great to begin with. But this motherfucker it's rest in peace, America, for real. Yeah. So you can't afford it. This is a prime example of niggas needing to know when to shut the fuck up. Just like when Usher came out and said the shit about Diddy. Oh well, I don't want to just because he didn't treat you bad, you're a fucking man. Just because he didn't treat you bad, that's not the question. You can still say, hey, we had a good professional relationship, but I don't condone what he did. Or just shut the fuck up and say no comment. Learn when to shut the fuck up, because you niggas are ruining your legacy in 30 seconds or less because you don't want to do shit. Now you got J. Cole's biracial ass talking about he don't want to kick Diddy when he down. This nigga slapped Diddy. What the fuck are you talking about? What do we shut the fuck? Like, Kendrick already murdered your motherfucking career. Your shit is hanging on by a goddamn heartbeat. and you want to be a true biracial and say stupid shit. I want you niggas to shut the fuck up. Y'all are rich enough to get publicists. Y'all are rich enough where you can pay a bitch to do it. I don't care how people feel about Beyonce, but one thing you can say is that she came from the Matthew Knowles School of fucking Communications.
Yep.
She knows when to shut the fuck up. She know when to say something and how to say it. Any message she want to get across is gonna be on the album. She ain't personally coming out and saying shit because she know the fucking game. And that's why she has lasted as long as she has. You bitches don't know how to shut the fuck up. And Chilli and Tia, you has-been ass artists are the main ones that need to save your fucking checks. Y'all the main ones that literally can't afford to be out here talking shit and letting people find out stuff. If you want to be mega, bitch, get a burner account. Get a fucking burner. Get a burner Instagram account, and you can like all the MAGA shit you want, and nobody will fucking know it's you. But you took your grown 50+ ass and said, I'ma like a Charlie Kirk post. I'ma like a Donald Trump being the president post. Is that white dick worth it? Because Matthew Lawrence ain't got Joey Lawrence money. Joey Lawrence money is long. That nigga been on TV since I was a kid. We was kids together on the goddamn TV. He was a kid on that bitch. I was a kid watching it. He got long money. Matthew Lawrence got Hallmark money. That's two different type of goddamn brackets, okay? Mm-hmm. You hanging on. And I feel like she with that white man because he looked in her fucking direction. Because wasn't she on a show where she was looking for love on VH1 or some shit and got with a white bitch and it didn't work? He fucked her over. So you at the age where you just want any white man to fucking look in your goddamn direction. So yeah, black people, learn to shut the fuck up.
You know what gets me about that? And this is no offense. So when I was in Kansas, I talk about Kansas and Missouri in the Midwest a lot. When I was out in Kansas and Missouri, it was always the darkest or weirdest looking dark black people that was always cooning out harder than the light skinned people. Because the light skinned people, just because you have a light skin, white folks automatically assume you're mixed with white. And that's them being less intelligent. But the black people, the darkest people, these 50 Cents and Candace Owens and Tim Scotts, was the fucking worst. Working with them, having to have conversations with them, you could not trust them. They would, let me tell you something, they would tell on you faster than the fucking white folks would. The white folks don't need to do nothing at work. It will be the black people, darker than dark with purple lips sitting right next to your ass that will go to the boss before white folks will. That's why I'm not shocked at Nelly. I'm not shocked at Chilli. I'm not shocked at Rick Ross. I'm not shocked at any of these people. These motherfuckers, you mean to tell me all it takes is a check for you to coon out like that? I'm glad that this stuff is being exposed now. I'm a person, I'd rather know who my enemies are than to not know who they are. I want to know who rocks with me and who doesn't rock with me, because I'm not an in-between person and I'm not very forgiving. Either you over here or you over there. And that's how I see it. If you're in the middle, you're over there on the other side until I figure your ass out. So I'm glad that she did this. And I'm glad, you know what? And I tell people the internet keeps receipts. I don't know, for them to be so rich and famous, you were right. They are kind of stupid because you got publicists, you got attorneys, you got social media managers that could have done all this shit for you and washed this away. Her not being intelligent because all she does is dance and sing. Sorry to say that, but that's all she does. She couldn't comprehend to go to those people to say, hey, can you fix this for me? That's what I would have done first. whether I supported Trump or not. That is just plain stupidity right there for me. That's just how I see it. And I'm going to read some of the comments here. K is my name says they need an area called Coon Cove to get together to live in since they love praising weird people. And then Donahue says he down south, Dade County all the way, Nikki. And HAC says Funky reads them real good. I watch him daily too. And speaking of some shit that happened recently, so I know that you heard about Jaden Ivey from the Chicago Bulls, that all that's blowing up on social media right now. And let's just look at what he says. Actually, I don't think that's the one I want to show. I wanted to show his first reaction first. Let's take a look. We'll be right back.
How? How is my conduct detrimental to the team? Because of what I believe. Because of what the truth is. But, like I said, these things will happen in the Word of God. They hated Jesus Christ. They hated him. They didn't want to hear his words. They hated Jesus. They stopped him. They stopped the Son of God. They don't want to hear the word. God sees sin. He sees what you're doing at night. He sees the pornography. He sees the fornication. He sees the lying. He sees the physical abuse. He sees the fighting.
Just for you. Pick up where you left off with our resume watching feature. And add your favorites to my phone.
And I'm going to play this.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ. Right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that this man is crazy?
I'm reading some of the comments from this one. Somebody says, I will never understand being so bothered by a colorful flag and sexuality that has nothing to do with you. Another person says, imagine going out of your way to fumble the bag. One other person says, so we're unrighteous and you're unemployed, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And that was good. And then this was Nick Young. So let's take a look what he had to say.
The community you was talking about, it's the fact that your ass went at Steph Curry. You're done. You said anything about that man. You said something about Steph Curry. Oh yeah. You talk about Steph Curry, you called the golden child, not a Christian? Oh yeah. God might even do something to you for that. God don't play about him. What other nigga you know that's 6 feet and the best player in the NBA? It ain't even about Jaden Ivey. Your best bet now is just be gay. Your best bet is just be gay. Like, just fuck it. The next thing you know, I talked about gays because I'm gay. Just say some shit like that because you're done. You talked about Steph Curry. Now you just got to get them on your side to come back. You want to come back to the league, you're going to have to do some Collison twin shit. Yeah. Don't you ever talk about Steph Curry. You know who that is. God done blessed him. The NBA done blessed him. God, you done told God's favorite child that he's not a Christian. I can't believe this shit. Yeah.
Don't know the real Jesus. That's why you got Steph Curry, and he not even surrendered, and y'all believe he's a Christian. Y'all believe he's a Christian because he wrote Philippians 4:13. Y'all think he's a Christian.
Even the flight attendant, like,
Christian,
nigga,
just
wrap
like
it
the
the fuck
world.
up.
We are now almost ready to go, so please take your seats, fasten your seatbelt.
Friendship with the world is enmity with God. He's fresh.
All right, done hearing about him. But also, Little Boosie, the bug-eyed black dude, has something to say. He said, "Oh yeah, you know, Boosie always talking about gay. I keep telling y'all, I have never met a straight man that's comfortable with themselves talking about anybody else's sexuality. It's always when you see people that's always talking about it. Just what happened with Christy Noam's husband, which was exposed today. They always coming out as gay, or they're trans, or they always have feelings for it." And what was interesting is when I talk to people in regards to that, like these people that allegedly call themselves straight, and then they go on the other side after they harass and talk bad about people, they always say, "Oh, I was so upset that how they were able to live freely in their truth and they could not." I said, "So you mean to tell me you attack somebody else based off their sexuality that has shit to do with you, and you were all this time in the same category?" That's the shit I be talking about with people. Just what's happened with Christy Noam's, and you could tell based off what was being interviewed, Christy Noam, when they asked her a question about the guy that was allegedly fucking her, that was right behind her, and her husband was sitting next to him, I already knew something was going on. I'm telling y'all got to read between the lines. Y'all got to pay attention. So Boosie said, this is sad. It's no more freedom of speech anymore. Shake my head. Comedians can't even make jokes about it no more. The power that has been given to the community is outrageous. Straight men and women no longer have a voice anymore. Shake my head. If we speak, it's taken as hate. I see none preaching hate, honestly. Just because someone don't agree doesn't mean it's hate. It's sad how it's so easy to get canceled for your own beliefs. You can't even make a statement like, "I only like whoever it is," will be taken as a shot to the community. I also think people in that community should stand up and speak when people get banned for not agreeing. Why be quiet when your acceptance is greater than ever? It's so many people with power who are really afraid. Corporations, leagues, etc. are afraid. Billionaires are afraid. Trump and Elon, the only two powerful people with nuts to disagree out loud. What if millions of dollars was well, that's questionable. What if millions of dollars taken from your son for not agreeing with certain things and speaking the Bible? How would you feel? And then I wanted to show y'all this, okay? This been making its rounds too. Now, everybody's been talking about Elroy. Now, the comments, this is the thing. This was the style back then.
Exactly.
I'm just keeping it real with people.
It is. You niggas forget that if you talking about gay shit, straight men dress gay as fuck from the 70s and the 80s. It's just like, first of all, let's go back to Boosie, okay? I have never seen a man, I'm sorry, but if you are allegedly a straight man, why are you talking about what somebody else is doing with their dick? If you so focused on the pussy, if all you want is pussy, then talk about pussy. But why the fuck are you talking about something so much that you claim you don't want? It's not about that. Shutting the fuck up is free. Nobody has, you have to know how to play the game, even if you don't agree with shit. This boy here that's talking about righteousness or whatever, y'all picking, this is the thing about Silk Press Jesus. Y'all pick and choose what the fuck y'all want to believe. Because you say God don't make no mistakes. Well, if God don't make no mistakes, then that means gay people ain't a fucking mistake. If God love everybody, then that means he loves gay people too. Gay people have been here since the beginning of fucking time, and they gonna be here. Either get used to it or kill yourself. Them the only two motherfucking options, because gay people not going nowhere. Trans people not going nowhere. And if you don't like it, you don't have to deal with it. You can take, nobody is making you talk to a trans person. Nobody's making you talk to a gay person. If that is not the type of people you want to be around, leave them the fuck alone and keep them out your mouth. I don't spend my time talking about Well, it's different for us because we're on the show. But in my off time, I don't spend time talking to motherfuckers I don't like. If I see a TikTok or something and it's not for me, I scroll the fuck up. I don't go in the comments and tell you that I don't like what the fuck you talking about. For what? You're giving engagement to shit you don't like. You're supporting things you say you don't like. Gay people don't walk around just like niggas don't walk around thinking about white people. Gay people don't walk around thinking about straight people all the goddamn time. They don't give a fuck. It's straight people with the goddamn problem. Why do you care? I have never been. It's suspect in a motherfucker that you claim to be straight and you constantly talking about dick. And that MAGA comment, he meant that shit. He thought he was slipping it in, but he ain't. Because the majority of niggas like Boosie are for fucking MAGA. Because you're taking what Donald Trump does as having guts and having nuts. That bitch can't even control his fucking bowels. How tough do you think he is? That bitch is wearing a goddamn diaper. He can't control his fucking bowels. What makes you think he's a tough bitch? Every time he does some shit, he reneges on it. If people don't like what he's doing, the minute a fucking billionaire is don't like what the fuck Trump is doing, what the fuck does he do? He walks it back. There's nothing manly about fucking Donald Trump. Nothing at all. Any pussy that nigga ever got, he paid for it. There is nothing that. And I'm convinced Boosie is gay because I don't know what nigga stays in jail knowing what the fuck is going on in there. You stay taking your ass back to a goddamn jail cell where you can be locked up with a bunch of horny ass niggas. And yet you don't like gay people. And this one here, Jalen, whatever the fuck his name is, you fucked up your bag. It is 2026. Gay people, the alphabet mafia is fucking protected. Just like the tiny hats. Just like you can't say a lot of shit about tiny hats, you can't say a lot of shit about the alphabet mafia. Because they got too much stake in the goddamn game. You got gay tiny hats running fucking Hollywood. All of this shit is Hollywood. Even the fucking NBA, they gotta be on TV. They gotta get networks. All that type of shit. Who owns the fucking networks? The goddamn gay tiny hats. You think you gonna disrespect motherfuckers that you gotta deal with? No. You should have shut the fuck up. If you believed in God so much, God would have came down and told you, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
That's what nigga Jesus would have told you, shut the fuck up. Silk Press Jesus got you fucked up. Silk Press Jesus got you righteous with no money. Okay? I want you, when you broke and you got to pay fucking bills, I want you to think about your righteousness. I hope your righteousness fills your fucking belly when you fucking hungry. It's not righteousness. What it is your fucking ego. Oh, God is watching when you do porn. Well, tell that to the motherfuckers in the porn industry that's still making hand over fist money to this fucking day. Talk about that shit. If God hates porn so much, how the fuck is making so much money still? If you don't like it, don't participate in it. You young ass niggas gonna fucking learn that just because you got a certain bag, you can't keep it. And I don't even watch basketball, and I would know, don't say shit about fucking Steph Curry. He is the golden child of the goddamn NBA.
That's like saying something about Michael Jordan at the time.
Exactly. You don't say shit. Steph Curry, that man is married. He got his kids. He don't fuck with nobody. He ain't never been in no scandals. He ain't never been in no affairs. He is the poster child for what the fuck you supposed to be when you in the goddamn NBA. Anybody with common fucking sense, and he's a veteran in the game. Anybody with common sense would know, don't go after the fucking golden child of the NBA. And you still did that shit. Because you young niggas think that you can get on this fucking court and you the shit. They gonna pick the veterans every time. Nigga, where's the shoes with your name on it? Where's the fucking, can I go in Foot Locker, Champs, whatever the fuck, and go buy a jersey with your goddamn name on it? I'm guessing no. You don't have no jersey. You don't have no fucking shoes. I ain't never seen that nigga in an endorsement.
None.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't even got no stake in the game. You ain't got no merch. Don't nobody know you. I didn't even know that motherfucker. And I don't, mind you, I don't keep up with sports like that, but I know players from watching shit. I ain't never heard of nobody like this. And I can tell you right now, he's maggot than a motherfucker. Because
yeah.
only MAGA would be out here talking that type of shit and thinking you protected. Go ahead on, niggas, and do that MAGA shit and see your money dwindle. To be on the Chicago Bulls, to be on Jordan's team, and you get traded for saying some dumb shit. And then on top of that, instead of just apologizing, you gonna double fucking down on it. Okay, double down on them goddamn bills and figure how the fuck you gonna pay that shit. That nigga
Exactly.
gonna be on that nigga gonna be on TikTok shop selling
Yep.
fucking dude wipes and Nikes.
You know what gets me about that is he kept saying Jesus Christ, Jesus. I'm like, well, what Bible are y'all reading? Because didn't he say love thy neighbor as you love thyself? I'm trying to figure out what fucking Bible is these alleged Christians, white Christian nationalists, black Christians, whatever the fuck y'all reading. I'm trying to figure out what Bible y'all reading and how y'all processing it. Because when I read it, he's talking about love and taking care of people and feeding the hungry. And then when you start hearing the Trump and MAGA stuff, they talk about they need to starve and, go ahead and make them be homeless and send them. What Bible are y'all reading? I'm really trying to figure that out because 1 + 1 is not equaling 2 right now. That's what's not making sense. The other thing is all that pussy around him in the NBA. Women up there with the panty draws waiting to get an NBA player just like they do at the NFL. You mean to tell me you worried about dick and you got all those girls around you probably trying to get into your house, your hotel room. They trying to get your phone number. They trying to get your teammate's phone number. And you worried about dinglings? You got to make it make sense to me, bro.
All that white pussy in your face, and you worried about some dick.
It's not processing. I'm just like, I know. Clear example. My brother, I was in foster care, and our mom, she used to hang around this. It wasn't a trans person; it was like a cross-dresser. But her name was Diva, and my brother made one talk with him. I don't get down like that. I don't play around like that. Keep it moving. He never had to say nothing again. Him and Diva had a good, cool time relationship. Diva watched the children, his kids, my brother's kids sometimes. No issues. He's never once said any homosexual jokes or made fun of him or anything. He got a whole wife. My brother used to throw down in pussy. He used to tear their asses up. But he never had a reason to badmouth or talk about gay people or trans people or anything that didn't have fucking to help him get his bills paid or done. It didn't matter to him.
Exactly.
This is what's getting me about these, whatever, Jaden, whatever the fuck his name is. They are so worried about it. And then just like with Kristi Noem's husband, which we'll talk about in a minute, this motherfucker was cross-dressing. We keep telling you guys, every time they go to these Christian nationalist events in any state out here or MAGA events, what app is that? Grindr. It fucking crashes. You know why it crashes? Because these alleged straight Christian men and straight Christian black men is fucking the boys. They're fucking the trans, but don't like them.
Because they don't like them. Man. They don't like them because they hate themselves. Real quick, got to give some shout outs. We got Clara. Thank you for our first Cash App of the day.
Thanks,
Hazel
Clara.
for our first super chat. Then Brian sent us a super chat, and Clara sent us another donation via super chat. So thank you, everybody, for your donations. We really, really appreciate y'all.
Yes, and Clara has a comment. She stated, why did Cube, Snoop, and Nelly support Orange Thug? What was their game plan? I consider these brothers intelligent. Why? I'm telling you what. I've had one of my old friends, his family had won like the local lottery. It was around I think 10 million. Used to be down to earth. Mother was cool, all that stuff. They got that money. They started hanging out with these white people, moving into the neighborhood, taking white people ideology. They went from cool, collective black people, pro-black, to being coon-tastic. Even when we tried to hang out, and we try to hang out with him, it was, oh, I'm hanging out with such and such. I'm hanging out with Timmy and Billy and shit. Like we were not supposed to be there. It's that saying where money changes people. I really believe that it does. Most people, not all. And these motherfuckers will coon out over that. They do. They'll coon out over that. Chili's a clear example of that. We've been rocking with TLC. We thinking that TLC is the R&B crew. Everybody, what about your friends and doing red light special? We thought they was cool. Then you start seeing the movies come out about them. Then you starting to see the behind the scenes. And now everything comes full circle with Chili, and why Left Eye never really fucked with her like that. I said there's always a backstory, and now things are catching up to people. Things are even with this Jaden guy. You talk about Steph Curry. Steph Curry, white folks love the shit out of this boy. He's the light-skinned black dude that they like, and he's winning sports. And you don't talk about him, and you're not even in his league, bro. You're not at his level. Ain't nobody buying your shoes. Why do you think it was so easy for them to wave your ass goodbye?
That's it right there. If you were such an asset to the team, they wouldn't have waved you like that. If you were worth it, they would have like did damage control. They would have did anything. They said bye, nigga, like with the swiftness. Because again, you have to think about the NBA. They have to be on television.
Yeah.
These stations, these networks are run by tiny hats and or gay tiny hats. You offend the network, you're offending them. They're not going. The NBA ain't gonna fuck up their bag for you, and you just got here. They're not doing that. You're not Jordan. You're not Pippen. You're not Curry. You're not LeBron. You are not any of these fucking things. You're not there. You just got your ass in the motherfucking league, bitch. Nobody knows you. I swear to God, you have more notoriety. Imagine working your ass off to get to the NBA, and the only reason people know you is because you were stupid and got kicked out the NBA.
That's bad.
Imagine that. You worked your whole life, and because you couldn't shut the fuck up, it was for nothing. If I was his mama, I'd beat the black off his ass. I'd beat the black off his ass because it's not fucking worth it. And all of these people, they end up again when they're no longer relevant. They need money to come in, and if that means selling their soul and performing at Mar-a-Lago. Somebody in the comments said when CeeLo Green made a song talking about white supremacy on the Goody Mob album, and then found himself performing at Mar-a-Lago. This is the same man that almost went to jail or caught a case or something for sexual assault, and then you performing at fucking Mar-a-Lago. Because you need the fucking money. Because how many people is thinking about motherfucking CeeLo Green? His pot belly. Ain't nobody looking for that Buddha looking ass nigga. Ain't nobody checking for that bitch at all. The only relevancy he got was that when they bring that it's a song he got with Timberland, and they be using that shit for a sound. That's the only relevancy that motherfucker got. You a TikTok sound.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh
no,
no,
I'm done. We go.
Oh no, I was just showing the things. And before we go to commercial break, we're going to read some of the comments real quick. Brian stated, mentioned yesterday, Snoop had a good franchise with Martha Stewart. That's true, but remember, getting close to whiteness, getting close. Martha Stewart's white, baby, white. Like she committed insider trading and was in one of the most cushiony facilities of all time.
But look him had to do time for not snitching. So you take her and you put her in the motherfucking prison system. She didn't get no comfortable shit. But this bitch here does inside trading, and because she's a white woman who already had a fucking empire, who wasn't even a great mother, she only cared about her fucking self. But the way Snoop took her image and cleaned it up to where it made her, Snoop made her more relevant. He made her relevant, and he also made her more likable, not just to black people, but to white people as well. He did something there with that, and then you get in proximity to whiteness, and you niggas start thinking you're bigger than the fucking program. And I have to keep telling you, you didn't create the program, which means you can't change the program. If you can't change the program, you can never be bigger than the program, unless you create your own program. But it don't work like that. It all goes back to racism. You're not going to come into contact with white people and think you're going to be bigger than the program they allowed you to be in. There comes a time where you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them and shut the fuck up. Sometimes all money ain't good money, especially when you got enough money.
Absolutely.
Nelly had enough money. Cube had enough money. Snoop got enough money. All these niggas with money is fucking up any further bag. 50 Cent got money. But when you see somebody like Chilli, where you know they struggling for fucking relevancy, like she's in TLC and has 2 million followers. You would think somebody from TLC, if it was Left Eye, she probably have 10 million or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't make sense. You don't have the fucking relevancy. You don't have the cultural fucking coin anymore to be making dumbass decisions. So broke bitches is making dumb decisions, and rich niggas is making dumb decisions. This Mango Mussolini ain't gonna be there forever. And like I say, the niggas and North, remember, they ain't forgetting that shit. They not forgetting it, because you fucking up their childhood fantasy of you.
Yeah.
And that's not something we let go. We can, for niggas to be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you like that. That's how you know shit is real. That's how you know niggas are anti-Trump. Because any other time they probably be like, oh, well, we could work it out. No, bitch. The stakes is too motherfucking high here for you to be bullshit.
And we're gonna go to commercial break real quick. I'm gonna read 2 more comments. Case my name says CeeLo said it's not essay if you drug a lady and sleep with her with his disgusting ass. And then HCF says Martha also got her start off of Bia Smith, a black woman, and turned her back on her. Well, ain't that the same thing that what's that other white bitch, the one that stole that woman's recipe, was paying her $7 a day, and she was sitting there selling her
Paula
recipe.
Dean ass.
Paula Dean, that old dog
That
face.
that bitch is fucked up now. She just look fucked up. She ain't nobody talking about her ass. All of that shit. All they do is steal motherfucking recipes. You bitches ain't doing nothing but cooking nigga scraps. You out here cooking nigga scraps and calling it different shit. Y'all are rename collard greens, I don't know, fresh greens or I don't fucking know. And then it's just you gonna act like you fucking reinventing the wheel over here. Like, nah.
This is just goofy. But we'll be right back, you guys. Stay tuned.
Here at Target, we made the not-so-tough call to roll back diversity, equity, and inclusion, only to realize racism is expensive. Although we're desperate for your black dollars, our white pride won't let us apologize. So instead of taking accountability, we decided to insult your intelligence by creating the magical Negro hand. This state-of-the-art prosthetic hand comes in 3 DEI-approved shades: Token Tan, Comeback Caramel, and Black Lives Matter Mocha. We know we upset the black community, so we did what any responsible company would do. We put a random black woman's hand in our TikTok videos. Problem solved. Because nothing says "we hear you" like a strategically placed hand picking up random items. We even met with Al Sharpton, further proving how out of touch we are. With the magical Negro hand, we've checked every box. Diversity, offering 3 melanated skin tones, because at Target, we do see color. Equity, our allyship is performative with all minorities. And inclusion, because all black hands matter. As a result, Black TikTok dragged us, Costco stock went up, and somehow, we managed to piss off the black community even more. The magical Negro hand works hard, but our audacity works even harder. The magical Negro hand, sold exclusively at Target. So we know you'll never buy it.
Need to shit but can't sit? Gotta have a golden shower on the go? Introducing Trump Dump Adult Diapers? Because racism doesn't stop, not even for your bowels. Adorned with stars and stripes, these diapers are engineered with cutting-edge technology, ensuring your white supremacist ass is covered, literally. And let's talk fit. These babies stay in place no matter how much you move. No more awkward adjustments, just pure freedom. You can strut your stupidity with confidence. Whether you're guarding a Tesla dealership, attending a Klan meeting, or simply going about your daily racist routine, trust in the protection that proudly supports your freedom. Ready to make incontinence great again? Buy Trump Dump Adult Diapers today. They're only $50, and if you buy 10, you get one free. Now that's a deal worth starving for. Available at your local Target and all other non-DEI retailers.
Do you enjoy yelling at strangers and refuse to mind your own fucking business? Introducing MAGA Karen, the limited edition action figure that's just as unsolicited as your opinions. MAGA Karen comes equipped with all the essentials. A Fox News mug, because the best part of waking up is racism in your cup. Next up is a Red Bullshit energy drink, infused with 100% pure indignation and zero nutritional value, just like your diet. And, of course, Trump Dump Adult Diapers, because one thing a Karen is always prepared to do is shit a brick. But the best part, she talks. Just push her buttons, they're very sensitive, and she'll unleash her greatest hits like,
I want to speak to the manager right now, or I'll call the fucking cops. Get the fuck out of my country. I wonder just how racist I can be today. Fuck you, fuck your feelings, and fuck facts.
If you enjoy weaponizing whiteness, religion, and Wi-Fi, MAGA Karen is the best friend you've always wanted, but never had because you're such an insufferable bitch. MAGA Karen, powered by Facebook, fueled by Fox News. Exclusively available at Walmart. Entitled...
Oh my God, Nikki. You were busy. If we need these dolls out here, we need these commercials in circulation. That was some brilliant shit.
Thank you. Thank y'all
about.
for the comments, everybody that liked it. I'm glad y'all liked it. So we're gonna try to, we're gonna post the commercials on our page. I'm gonna repost them on my page. And so, I just wanted to, bring that. I had it in the chamber. So I was like, you know what? That's relevant what we're doing. So this is how my mind works. I literally get an idea and I gotta see it through. And sometimes literally y'all see it and it's like 30 seconds to a minute. But that takes like a couple of weeks to do the dolls and stuff to get it like just right and do all these things and the voices and stuff like that. So, but I enjoy it. I like doing that stuff for y'all. So I'm glad y'all like it. We got one more that's coming in at the last commercial break, but I also wanted to switch it up and us have some more commercials. But this is the stuff that comes through my mind.
Yes, and remember, you guys, if y'all know anybody know how to make these dolls for us, let's do it. Because my favorite one still is that MAGA Manny. That shit had me hollering. I was like,
so again, if y'all can get that done, I'm gonna look into it. But if y'all can get that done for us or hook us up with somebody, of course we will take care of you. But if y'all can do that and we could get these dolls out, they will sell. Okay, MAGA Karen, I do have one more doll, but I gotta rework the music because copyright, we can't play it. Thank you, Brian, for another super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Brian rocks with us like Angela Howard. I ain't seen Angela today. She might not be here today.
And I don't think Angela is in today, but Angela, Brian, Clara,
Clara.
And everybody else, y'all always supporting us, and we appreciate you guys.
Supports
so much.
Our store.
T-Coop, yes, T-Coop.
She loves the merchandise.
Yes, she is definitely handles business with getting merch. She's gonna watch the replay. She came in to check real quick just to check in with us, but she said she was in school, so she's gonna catch the replay tonight. But shout out to T Coat because she always supports us with the merch. So thank you.
Thank you. And so I want to go to the next story. This one, working in the medical field, I have never seen no shit like this. This is why I don't trust white doctors. I don't trust nobody that's not really black doctors. And when I say black, I want to make sure that you can do the handshake. I want to know that you can do the nod. I got to see shit. I can't see, how you doing, sir? I need somebody that's blacker than that. So I want you guys to take a look at this. I'm not going to even spoil it for you guys, but this has been making its rounds. Be careful when you're dealing with these hospitals because these white folks be acting crazy. Take a look.
Court judge here in Jacksonville, Florida. The state of Florida has filed a petition for declaratory judgment. They're asking for an emergency cease. C-section be granted by the court?
I have not had a chance to be able to consult with my own legal representation, and I'm trying to understand how you are taking my rights away as a patient to be able to decide my own care to give me an emergency C-section against my will.
Well, let me ask you about that. What about the risks to the child?
Anytime you go into childbirth, whether you do a vaginal or a C-section, there's inherent risk to the mother and the baby. I have other children out here in the world that need me. If I die from a C-section, nobody on this call is going to take care of my children.
You have a new doctor coming on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they don't have anybody African American that they can give me.
Let me ask you. I don't know that. Then I don't find that race really has much to do with this, ma'am.
It does have much to do with it because historically, Black people do better when they have healthcare providers that look like me. It's nobody Black in here. I'm so tired of this. I'm over this whole situation. Like, y'all are gonna make me have level 3 tracing. How bad y'all stressing me out.
Ms. Dorley, that's what's going to be entered. I'm going to circulate this order, this proposed order, to the other attorneys. Enter this in today, not requiring anything except for an emergency basis.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you spending 2 hours on a Sunday going through my medical history and fighting for my vagina and my baby.
All right, so while that is playing, I'm going to read some of the comments. Somebody, this was actually her. Her name is, her screen name is Dula Charisse. Make sure I have it here first. She says, this was the most dehumanizing, traumatic experience of my life. Thank you so much, Pro Pluck Up and Amy, for sharing my story, Wiley, for investigating this, and for the beautiful photos by SB. Thank you to everyone in the comments for seeing me, standing with me, and fighting for me. Please share this, Wiley, and consider visiting the link in my bio to sign our ongoing petition. We have 10,000 signatures and need 10,000 more. Also, some folks asked about a GoFundMe. I don't have one at this time, but you can donate to me directly on my website if you feel called to do so. Thank you, and I appreciate it. And then this is from a white woman, Sarah Wild. She says, my mouth is on the goddamn floor, and I shouldn't be shocked, but holy fucking shit, what the fucking fuck? The patient of this laboring mother who advocated for herself so beautifully and clearly did I mention while in labor, while a white male judge told her race didn't have anything to do with this and chuckled. Black women are so mistreated in our society, and this is another horrifying example. When I tell you I don't fuck with white doctors like that. I don't fuck with white nurses like that. When I was in Overland Park Regional Medical Center in Canada, when I tell you they treated the Black people like shit, they had us sitting outside the rooms while all the white folks was in the rooms getting treatment, smiling at them. They would talk to, oh, well, what are you in here for? Well, what is this the first time? Oh, well, are you looking for opioids? They was doing shit. Yes, I'm telling you, these white motherfuckers was doing shit to other Black people like that. While they're in the hallway in the stretchers. Y'all gotta start requesting Black doctors. Y'all gotta start going to more Black practices. I keep telling y'all, it's a reason why all these Black mothers are sitting out here dying. And the baby, what was a clear example? The white bitch that was breaking those baby bones. And now she's out on bail. They don't give a fuck about us.
They don't.
These
and for the
evil
judge,
motherfuckers.
for the judge to automatically get offended when she said it was about race, clearly it is, and you should have known that. And when he said it, I didn't think he was gonna side with her. But it's like, oh, well, I don't think that has anything to do with it coming from a fucking white man because you don't know. Another Black doctor knows how our bodies are. We don't have bodies like white people do, especially Black women. Our structure, the way we're built is not even the same. And everything they judge us by, the BMI and all that, that's based on a white woman's body. That's not based on Black women. So we grow up saying, oh, you're obese, you're this and you're that, when you're giving us white standards. You're upholding us to white standards. And we don't do that. And I go out of my way to always find a Black doctor because I had two tiny hats. It was a family practice, and every day anytime I have to go to the doctor, it wasn't hello, how are you, how do you feel, you're fat, mom, dad, she's fat, stop feeding her, that's what you're saying to a fucking child. And then when I got of age, like a teenager, my doctor was a Jamaican woman. And so anytime I have a doctor, I try to find a black doctor. But the fact is, it's not funny or weird, because I knew they was gonna pull that shit where you're saying the baby's heart is dropping. Because when I went into labor, I was bleeding a little bit, and I had to drive myself to the hospital, and I'm waiting for them to tell me what the fuck is going on. It's like, oh no, her heart rate is low, and and they got me signing papers, and I'm like, am I having a baby today? Oh no, we just need to get this. And sure enough, they wouldn't let me eat, they wouldn't let me drink, but they wasn't telling me what's going on. I had to call my dad, and I had to stay at the hospital because they were gonna induce my labor. But I'm asking these people so that I can call my family. Oh no, we're not. But you got me signing birth certificate shit. You got me signing photos. You got me signing all these things that you would only do if you're having a baby. These people don't give a fuck about black women and black bodies. That's why the mortality rate for us is fucking higher. But they don't give a fuck. They too busy trying to make white women have babies. The only reason they made that black woman have a baby is because they wanted her to fucking die. Because as soon as the judge said, I'm going to let it be your decision, all of a sudden the heart rate is dropping. It's mandatory that we do it. So once again, white folks got their fucking way. And if anything had happened to that baby and she sued you motherfuckers for malpractice, then you'd be crying, oh, well, we just did what was, no, fuck that. This is what I want more black people to do when these white people start fucking with you when it comes to your body and your health, especially when it comes to your children's health. Start suing these motherfuckers for malpractice. Sue the goddamn doctor, sue the fucking hospital, any other hospitals that they fucking work at. I know they can't bring your children back. I know they can't do shit, but it's gonna fuck with them. They knowing that a nigga got all their fucking money and they can't practice medicine no more. That's what you're doing it for. Sometimes revenge is the best fucking medicine, and stop letting them get away with shit. That bitch that broke them baby bones is out on bail.
Sure is.
When I fucking tell you, the moment she stepped out of that motherfucking jail, they wouldn't have no knowledge of her motherfucking whereabouts.
Amen.
None. Stop begging these fucking white people to take y'all seriously with this shit and start advocating for your kids. Start whooping somebody's ass about your goddamn children. At these daycares, when you see the fucking video, fuck going to the news. The news. You got it on video, sue a bitch. If you can't get them criminally, you hit them in their motherfucking pocket on the civil shit. Start playing the white folk game with them. And take their shit and then whoop their ass after you get the motherfucking check.
All right.
Stop going to the news. Oh, well, they did this to my baby, and I don't understand. Fuck all that. Fuck all that crying on the goddamn camera. That shit, they don't give a fuck about that. It's giving them ratings, but outside of that, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. And y'all still out here begging the white man to give you some motherfucking justice. You better start taking justice in your own goddamn hands. Because if you ain't gonna fight for your children, who the fuck will you fight for? I don't want to. I don't. Orange ain't my motherfucker. I don't want to be in no goddamn. I don't want to be in no goddamn jumpsuit. But I goddamn sure will put one on over my child, real quick. It'll be orange is the new black in this motherfucker. If that's what the fuck I gotta do. And that's what black women need to get back to. Stop all that begging on the goddamn on the fucking TV. That's for white bitches.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
And it's not just that. You remember the story I showed 2 weeks ago, or probably 3 weeks ago, about that black father and he had a white wife, but they were giving birth and it was twins, and then allegedly one of the twins died, but then they found out that the other twins' organs was already removed. Y'all better stop trusting these motherfucking white folks like that. These they don't give a shit about us. They do not care. Police officers, we see that shit all the time. We see what the doctors do. We see what the dentists do. They don't care. They're trying to get money and they don't like you anyway. So what they're going to do is get your money and bill your insurance if you have it. And then they're going to go ahead and kill you off. That lady that had to induce the C-section, I don't know what they might have injected that baby with. Because you got to be very careful with these doctors. You got to be, they don't care. They really don't. And not only that, but after I showed that video, and I wanted to show this a couple of weeks ago, there was a doctor that reviewed the video of the father and stuff. They was talking about the baby's organs missing. He was laughing. He was like, "Oh, that was so stupid for you not to follow your child." And this is a doctor, a white doctor, saying that shit on social media. Y'all better be careful about these albino milk monkeys. They're gonna get y'all fucked up out here, and there's gonna be nothing you can do. And speaking of the albino milk monkeys, I want y'all to take a look at these two videos, because I'm telling y'all, y'all got to be careful. This first one, this man, I'm just gonna show it to y'all. It's been making its rounds. I'll be right back.
Out! Melanie, out! What is your problem?
No, okay, don't ruin this. Don't.
What is your fucking problem, huh?
Stop it!
What is your fucking problem? What is your fucking problem, huh? What is your problem? You want to die? You want to die?
Thor! Melanie, out! Melanie, out!
What is your problem?
And then take a look at this.
Okay, guys, come here. This photo to the right is a photo of me at the US Open in 2024. This photo to the left is a photo that I came across this morning on Instagram of someone who castrated me and decided to use my image and my environment. I initially thought that it was one of those faceless AI pages, but come to my realization, this is an actual person with 1.6 million followers at that. And by no means am I trying to bash this girl's mental health is real, and I'm not a bully. I'm a little perplexed. I just want to know what was the reason? Has social media got into our heads that much that we are completely disregarding couth? Another part that gets me is that this has been up since this morning. I commented on this morning. This girl has not reached out to me. She has not apologized. She has not given an explanation and probably embarrassed, which she should be. But I think that the nice and accountable thing to do would be to reach out and at least apologize to the person whose photo you took. Like, what the heck? But yeah, in summation, don't do this. Okay.
And I'm going to show you this one. Take a look. So somebody says, so fucked up. It's time for an eye for an eye. Somebody says, let me guess, they fear for their life while he was walking away from them. And somebody says, Hollywood I think it's Florida PD. I see you took away comments on your page. This man is walking away. Why did you shoot him in the back like he was a threat? This is why I'm telling y'all, we got to keep our head on a swivel more than fucking ever now. We got coon-tastic ass coons out here. We got this goofy ass administration stealing and murdering and got children being raped in these goddamn fucking concentration camps and coming up pregnant and stuff. We black people, we got to close ranks. We got to close ranks right now, or we ain't gonna have a chance. Because that last video, what bothers me about that whole thing is that these goofy ass albino milk monkey pig motherfuckers always sitting here talking about, oh, I feel for my life. Then bitch, if you so scary, keep your scary ass at home. What the fuck you would sign up to be a police officer for? They use that excuse a lot and they lie. Even with my brother, I'm gonna bring my brother a lot in this episode. My brother would be going to work. There used to be this old fat ass, pale, stinky white cop. He would park right across the street from Circuit City. He would literally watch the black people go to work, and he would always come around, pull them over. Oh, I thought you were jaywalking. Oh, where you going? Oh, let me check your license. These goofy motherfuckers got nothing better to do with their time. That's the problem. We got to get away from these people. You know what gets me about this whole Christian nationalist and this shit like this that's going on? You got the tiny hats talking about everybody's goyams and stuff like this. You have the white folks saying they don't want to be with people, and you know the world is bad and it's horrible. Why don't y'all all go into a dorm or a dome in the middle of the desert somewhere? Y'all don't like other people so fucking much, and why don't y'all go nuke your own selves and leave the rest of us the fuck alone on Earth? I'm pretty sure the Earth will be so much better with all you fucking racists gone, and you tiny hats that don't like other people. I'm pretty sure that the world will be a lot better place without you guys here. I don't care how people feel about it. Y'all, ever since y'all been expanded from Europe, y'all been fucking everybody up. Y'all fucked India up. You fucked China up. You're still fucking Australia up. You got Argentina a whole mess. Now you got Venezuela a whole mess over there. America's still going through all this shit. Everything that these fucking people touch, it turns to fucking death and destruction. Nikki, audience, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I'm trying to go into order. I didn't remember the first, but the one where the white woman put her face on the black woman's body. I don't think she ever apologized, but when she got caught, she took the picture off Instagram. You bitches are never beating the allegations that you don't want to be us. Because what in the fuck? Well, again, that was a black woman, clearly a black woman. So you made sure your face was tan, and then she tried to lighten the body a little bit so it wasn't as fucking dark. She even went as far, because I saw a video about it today. She even went as far as geotagging that she was in Miami at the Miami Open when the black girl took the picture at the US Open, like I think a year or two before. So you have to be searching out black women to put your fucking to take AI and swap faces. Like you couldn't just put, so you, that means to tell me you liked her outfit, you liked her swag, you like everything she had, to the point where you just had to take your face and put it on a black woman's body. You bitches are never beating the allegations that you want to fucking be us. Y'all literally go to bed angry at night when thinking about how peaceful black women are because we not fucking thinking about you. Y'all want to be us. Y'all the ones that got born where you sitting on your motherfucking back because you don't have no ass. That's not our fault. You don't have no fucking lips. You have nothing but just a straight ass fucking body. You bitches are born looking like a goddamn rectangle, a fucking ruler. That's what y'all want. But then you try to talk about black women that have hips and titties and ass and all this type of shit. Like you want to call us ghetto. You want to say that we promiscuous, we all that, but y'all doing it. Y'all are paying money for 9 times out of 10, a white doctor to give you what they think is a black woman's body, and y'all end up looking doubly fucked up because it doesn't look natural on you. This is why you bitches are walking around with diaper booty and these you like a fucking ant because you got these diaper booty and these skinny ass fucking legs because you don't have enough thighs to match the ass that you over here getting. Then you got to go and get big breasts because more black women have big breasts. When you think about that, they're naturally curvy like that. White women, yeah, you got white women that have some naturally, but not like how black women do it. And y'all will go spend money to get this. You spend money to go in a fucking chamber and get an artificial fucking tan because you bitches can't sit in the sun. Y'all spend money to look like us and then try to think that you're better than us. It doesn't work like that. How the fuck are you spending money to look like us and they're gonna talk shit about us? That right there is a mental fucking illness in and of itself. You white bitches ain't forgave your fucking slave master husbands and ancestors for raping black women. And y'all ain't forgave us for some shit that wasn't our fault. You haven't forgiven us for white men preferring black women, even though it was sexual assault. Yes, most of them did it because they could, but it's also because they preferred what we look like to what you bitches look like. And y'all ain't forgave us for that. That's why beauty standards are always white women. White men dictated to white women what the fuck y'all was supposed to look like. Don't get mad at us. They want y'all to look like fucking boys because they fucking pedophiles. They want white women. Think about white women. They're obsessed with youth. Black people, especially black people, black don't crack. We don't have a problem getting older. White women have a problem with getting older, which is why you bitches go get Botox. Y'all get these facelifts. Y'all doing all this weird shit to yourself because you're trying to be young to appease white men. Because white men they want children. They want y'all to have the prepubescent bodies. They want y'all to look like you a fucking twink. They'll fuck a twink looking woman because in their mind they can pretend it's a goddamn boy. That's why if you call a white woman fat, it will end her fucking life. But if you call a black woman fat, we don't give a fuck. Cause a real nigga ain't scared of no goddamn fupa. A real nigga don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Ask me how I fucking know. They don't care.
Lift
but
it
if
up.
you call a what if you call a white woman fat, or you say she got a big ass, she'll lose her motherfucking mind. They'll lose their mind because white men have trained you to what they want you to look like, and you upset that black women don't conform to that shit. Y'all have to have the straight blowout blonde fucking hair and blue eyes, or you gotta be stick thin and all this type of shit. Meanwhile, black women out here living a fucking life. We dress how we want. We wear our hair how we want, whether it's ours or we pay for it. We do whatever the fuck we want. We wear our long nails. We have freedom of our expression. You white bitches don't have freedom of expression because of the goddamn patriarchy that you bitches still upholding to this fucking day. That's why you mad at black women, because we don't give a fuck. We ain't letting nobody dictate to us what the fuck we supposed to look like, especially a goddamn man, white or black.
All right.
That's why y'all mad with black women, because we do what the fuck we want. Y'all could do what the fuck you want, but you're too scared to do it because you want white privilege above all fucking else. So deal with it. That's what comes with it. Looking like a prepubescent bitch. That's why you bitches be on that anorexic, bulimic ass shit, eating up all the goddamn food and then throwing it the fuck up. Ain't no niggas out here bulimic. The fuck you think this is? You know how expensive food is? You gonna eat, and then throw it up? You'll get your ass whooped in this goddamn house. Don't be fucking up you know how much expensive food is, and you bitches shoveling it down just to throw it the fuck up? I'll whoop your ass off GP alone for that shit. Talking about you fucking anorexic. Get the fuck out of here.
And shout out to Democracy. That's our latest super chat. Thank you so much, Democracy. And she says, fan characters sending hearts with their hands.
Oh, that's on YouTube. You can see the emoji. I don't know why it explains it.
And Brian stated, race does matter, implicit bias with healthcare professionals. That is facts. There was a comment that somebody had wrote earlier regarding, and I thought I saved it, but HACF says a cop in my town ran over a retired firefighter, and they haven't revealed his info. Also, one of them was caught with a 15-year-old in mental health. Not surprised. I mean, they love touching children. I mean, we got a whole pedo ring right now in the White House. Trump is in those Epstein files. Didn't they say over 1 million times? And shit happened to him. Wasn't not PKXF, but it's Matt Gaetz. Wasn't Matt Gaetz also fucking an underage kid, 16 or something? Still out here roaming around.
He adopted. He adopted a boy. I don't know, a Mexican Latino boy, and that was like a teenager. And then Mike Johnson adopted a fucking boy too, and he's married. They are literally out here with the bullshit. And to that white man that was fucking with that dog, where you white bitches at? Because y'all would make excuses for racism, but let somebody fuck with a dog. Oh my God, that's it.
ASPCA.
We can take you niggers getting lynched and then all of that shit. We can take that slavery. Well, we can handle that. But where we draw the line is you fucking with Lassie. We don't play those type of fucking games. You know what? I hope that dog fucked him up at night. Because animals can't talk. Now, had that been a cat, that bitch would have been fucked up off the rip.
Cats don't play.
Cats don't fucking play.
They like, you want to fight me? Oh, let's do this shit.
They ready, okay? They fucking ready. They don't even like you to touch them. Imagine trying to pick up a fucking cat and throw it somewhere. The way they will attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that dog. You can't trust white men. Somebody in the comments has said it. You can't trust a white man with no type of pet because y'all fuck them. Y'all fuck them. Because I guarantee you, had that lady not been there and he had been alone in that house,
he would have really harmed that dog.
He would have raped that dog. I guarantee you, he would have done that shit. White men, y'all need help. What I said about white men, if it's got a gut, they'll bust a nut. And it don't matter. It could be a child. It could be a goddamn animal. If it's got a gut, they'll bust a nut. That's it.
And we are about to go into our tiny hat section because they asked it's not off the hook with all this shit going on, and they just approved to unalive all those people because they feel like it. We got a string of videos that we need to go through on this one. I want you guys to take a look at it again. Put your comments in the comment section. We will be right back and stay tuned. And what this is saying is that Israel opened a sewage water dam in the Wadi Gaza stream, polluting the river and causing untreated waste to mix with seawater, effectively polluting the coastal environment as the sewage flows through the valley and into the Mediterranean. The Wadi Gaza is a seasonal wetlands and waterway and the only significant water source in Gaza. And then this guy breaks down this, and this had me thinking. Take a look.
Our ancestors warned us about them, and we should have listened. The Romans used this statue to ward off evil spirits because of its grotesque look. The Japanese had the Tengu monster, which according to Buddhist folklore was an evil spirit that brought war and chaos and deceived people. It's crazy how different parts of the world in different centuries have their own way of representing the chosen people. And it's very clear that they're trying to warn you. Be careful. Our ancestors warned us.
And right here, this happened in Israel. Israel would decline to join any ground operations America might launch in Iran. So while our sons and daughters out there dying and stuff, these motherfuckers is hiding in bunkers or not even that on Miami Beach eating drinking espressos. I want you guys to let that fucking sink in of what's all happening right now. Also, somebody posted this because you know that recently the United Nations just passed that the Atlantic slave trade was the greatest atrocity of all time, and they are absolutely 100% correct. Somebody posted this. They said the Holocaust lasted 4 years. The transatlantic slave trade and child slavery lasted over 400 years. To date, Israel has received billions in reparations and related compensation. So the fact that they voted against the UN resolution condemning slavery as a crime against humanity is ass backwards. The only excuse for their decision is racism, period, and history will remember. And then take a look. This is how they talked. This is an old show back then. I think this is Jerry Springer. This is how they talk. I need y'all to go to read the Talmud. Take a look.
Excuse me, I'm a Jew, and I just like to say that, you know, in our Bible it says that you're like animals.
And in their Bible, you know, this is all the stuff they're saying, that people are animals. They're goyim, that derogatory term. Like y'all gotta go read about these people. Something is seriously wrong with them. And then they asked a question on the street. Take a look.
Carlson anti-Semitic?
The people who currently reside in the state of Israel are Ashkenazi Jews from Europe, and they're not Semitic. So saying anti-Semitic is a falsality in and of itself because they're not Semites. The people of Palestine are 80%. They have much more ties to the Holy Land, so you could call them Semites, but the actual definition of the word Semite is somebody who speaks Hebrew or any Islamic language, so everybody in the Middle East is Semitic. Anti-Semitism is nothing. If I say I'm against the state of Israel, I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Zionist.
Is Tucker Carlson anti-Semitic?
So, with everything going on, I want to know what y'all think about it. When I started reading and diving into these motherfuckers a little more, find out that, remember I said that term Khazars? They had a whole country of Khazar, but they're called them Khazarians. If you go further back, they are related to Babylon and Canaanites. That's why they worship. Now it's starting to make sense of all this sacrificing and pedo. The video I showed you where they raped that man for hours, and that's not the first one. That was the military raping that man for hours, and they just let him off. Now, they have a history of doing this stuff, and they converted to Judaism because even their king at the time, he felt like they were very demonic, and they had no structure. So they had three religions to choose from, and they chose Judaism. These are still white people. They are white people from Europe. They are from Turkey, okay? I need you guys to figure that shit out. These are imposters, and that's why they feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to people because they don't have no laws. They don't care about other people. My thing is with them, if y'all don't like everybody else is what? Goyim is what the derogatory term is, and everybody's something, and y'all don't like this, and you want to bring your God back. Like I stated before, everybody liked the fucking Hunger Games. Great movie of children killing each other. Put all y'all motherfuckers in the dome and either fight it out or nuke yourselves. That way y'all can go to your God and leave us the fuck alone. That way we don't have to be involved in your Goyim shit or any of that shit. Your Satanist stuff, praising Baal and Molech and all the motherfucking demons. I don't want us to be involved in that shit no more. Nikki, audience, what do you think?
Well, first of all, Demarcushe, she just said in the chat that her mom passed away on Sunday. So you have our deepest condolences. So we are very sorry to hear that. If you need anything, please reach out to us and let us know. She did tell us to look out for her email because she did send a picture of her MAGA hat. But again, we are so sorry for your loss. You are family to us. So please let us know if you need anything. We are here for you. As far as the videos, what that last video, what that white guy said, it makes so much sense as to why they hate Palestinians, because the Palestinians are the pure ones. They have more stake in the game of the Holy Land than actual Israelis do. And that's why they're upset. They're trying to paint a picture that the land was promised to them when they don't even come from the fucking land. You weren't born and bred there. Y'all came, like you said, from Turkey and all this. You're not even Semites. So how can somebody be anti-Semitic? I like the fact that he said that they're when you're against that or you don't like what they're doing, you're not anti-Semitic, you're anti-Zionist. I think that, and again, people can convert to Judaism. You have black people that are Jews. You have black Israelites. So let's, that in and of itself is some shit that we got to go back and look through that shit, because it's like, why would you want to be that? But for them to talk about Holy Land when Jesus was literally a black man from the fucking Middle East. So what, what you saying don't make sense, because if Jesus skin of bronze, hair of wool in the fucking Middle East, but you don't think slavery is a fucking atrocity because y'all are racist, the very God that you claim gave you the fucking Holy Land, you don't even like. You don't like the person that you claim gave you this Holy Land. That's why you don't like Palestinians, because you know they have more rights to that fucking land than you do. And everybody gonna have a judgment day. You Israeli motherfuckers, you tiny hats, y'all are gonna get y'all shit, because there's that much evil in the fucking world. Why would you open up sewage water? You mean you are completely, what they're trying to do is kill every Palestinian so they could just take over everything. Y'all are literally having a fucking genocide over there. And I want to know where you left this bitches at. Why y'all ain't calling out Netanyahu? Why y'all ain't asking, hey Benny baby, where the fuck you at? Why don't y'all take y'all ass over to Israel and fucking protest since y'all give a fuck so much? Since you pro-Palestine, take your ass to Israel and fight on behalf of the goddamn Palestinians. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all too busy being over here being racist against a black woman. Because it wasn't until Kamala Harris, a black woman, was running that all of a sudden y'all gave a fuck about what was happening in Palestine, but you didn't give enough of a fuck to go after the people that's doing this shit to Palestine. Y'all ain't doing shit to the people here. Y'all ain't had no smoke for Donald Trump. They made him an honorary tiny hat. Y'all ain't said shit. Y'all ain't said a fucking thing. You know why? Because you bitches are still going to these tiny hat establishments. Your fucking influencer money is coming from the fucking tiny hats. That's why you ain't going up against them, because that's your bread and fucking butter. All these influencers, all these political people, y'all are getting paid from Israel. And y'all think we don't fucking know that shit. That's why you're not going after Israel. You going after an American woman that ain't have shit to do with the fuck is going on in Palestine. Israel been fucking with Palestine for centuries now. For fucking centuries. But when a black woman ran, that's when, oh, enough is enough. This genocide is just, it's too much. Where the fuck was you crackers at centuries ago? Oh, this injustice. That's one thing about white people. Y'all will take up a cause you don't really even give a fuck about just to say you did it, just to make yourself feel better about how you participated in the fucking genocide, how you participated in the fucking atrocity. Because until you take that smoke to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, until you take your ass over there to fucking Israel, go over there to Tel Aviv, go over there with your motherfucking protest, your signs, your pink pussy hats, until you bitches go over there, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm not taking my black ass over there because they don't fucking like me. I ain't even taking my ass to Palestine because I don't really know if they fuck with me. But I can still say that what Israel is doing to them is wrong. But that ain't to say they on my black ass side. So you know what I'm gonna do? Stay in my own fucking country. Because we got shit going on over here. It's going to crumble eventually. And the fact that he turned around and said Israeli people are not going to get into the fight because they not willing to die for their fucking cause, but you going to make sure Americans die for the fucking cause. So again, you leftist bitches that are so anti-war, you're anti-genocide. I ain't seen no TikToks about this fucking Iran war. If y'all anti-genocide, you should be anti-war. I ain't seen no TikToks from you bitches. Unless you going after people that don't have nothing to fucking do with it. That's all y'all fucking do. Is talk your shit and be racist. You're using being pro-Palestinian to mask your racism towards black people, which don't make you any better than the fucking Zionists that you claim to hate. Because you just fucking like them. And low-key, they're funding y'all. Even if you don't fucking know it, but some of y'all do know it.
Oh yeah. And it's not just that. It's that even that bullshit performative No Kings protest, bless your hearts for everybody that conducted it. But like we said before, y'all had sponsorships, y'all had bouncy houses, y'all have police escorts. Even that white woman says we don't want black people out here because she said they will be targeted.
Yes.
I ain't got time for this shit in this raggedy ass country. You know what? China, Iran, or even Russia, y'all can have this bitch. Black people ain't really been benefited from it anyways. They act like they don't want to pay us reparations. There's always an issue. We just seen that boy get shot by the cops because they punk scary asses is talking about they fear for their life. Just be done with the United States. Move on and make this shit into something else. Because the shit's not working right now. And I want to show one last video. I'm telling you, as black people, we need to close rank. We need to close rank. We need to close rank. This video, damn, it was just up here. Sorry about this, you guys. This video, I guess this lady went into the Chanel store and I guess, they were being racist or whatever, and she got like upset about it. This is my thing. I tell everybody, y'all got to stop putting yourselves in these spaces where these people are going to do that. I mean, y'all keep shopping at these places. You keep shopping at Chanel. You keep shopping at these places knowing that they don't fuck with you. Same with going to Walmart. You can bypass Walmart. Well, actually, y'all going to Walmart, y'all going to Target, y'all can bypass a lot of these stores. Actually, in LA, for example, there's a lot of local grocery stores that support, Black people and et cetera, and democracy. We cannot be lazy enough to not want to do that. That's what's bothering me. We can't say, oh, you can't ban it. You can ban stuff. I don't need to eat at fucking McDonald's. I don't like that nasty shit anyways. That gives me the shits. I don't like McDonald's. So I don't need to eat McDonald's like that. I don't need to be at Wendy's. I don't need to be at Taco Bell. First of all, I got so sick at Taco. This was almost 10 years ago. I ate it tasted like the meat was just dipped in bleach. It was so disgusting. And it had like a sour taste to it. And I was sick. I said, I'll never do it again. But I want to show you guys this video real quick. This is just telling us we need to start closing ranks. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but all this excuses, you can't ban everything. You can ban things that you don't need, especially designer stuff. Take a look.
Why were you guys so rude when I came in here? This is going on TikTok, by the way, because I'm so tired of you guys discriminating against Black people. You don't know if I'm a millionaire. You don't know who I am. When I came in here, you rolled your eyes. And when I said something, you rolled your eyes. And he was very polite. No, don't apologize now, because you don't know if I have $1 million in my bank account. You don't know if I have a Black American Express right now, and I could have bought the whole store. Okay, you guys need to stop discriminating against Black Americans when if it wasn't for us, immigrants would not be here. Do you know what the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment is? Do you know what that is? No, you don't. If it was not for us, you wouldn't be here, and I'm sending this to corporate because you're very fucking rude. Thank you so much. You are very polite. You need a raise. And if any one of them are the managers, my team and I are going to make sure that you're above them. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. A question.
And just what I said, somebody says, and the funny thing is they can't even afford to buy what they're selling. Another person said, I go to this Chanel location all the time, and I can say that the guy in the corner, the one all the way to the right that she said was nice, is very polite, is always so polite, bless his heart. And somebody says, we have to stop giving them our money. We only have like 2 minutes to talk about this before our closing segments. But this is what I'm talking about. Y'all continue to keep going to these fucking places, supporting shit that they don't rock with us. So when you go into Chanel and you go into Balenciaga and you tell me, oh, I got a new Birkin bag, and you look kind of illiterate and stupid to me. You should save that money, invest it, build you a business or something. I'm sorry. Y'all are supporting people that stole these designs from Africans, and selling it to us at a markup. And then you get upset when you go into the store, just like what happened to Oprah. You get upset that these people don't like your Black ass. You got exactly what you deserve. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for that Black woman. Chanel has a history of racism. The whole company was built on Nazism. Y'all got to go research Chanel. That's the problem. Just fucking stupid. I'm not dealing with illiterate Black people no more. If you get upset, get upset. Nikki, what do you think?
The gag is when you niggas go in stores talking about you gonna call corporate like corporate ain't racist already. Like what that does not, that's why when you say that corporate shit, they be sitting there looking at you. Every now and then, if it's something that's gonna be really detrimental to their brand, they will step in. If it's something really that they feel is detrimental. But you don't think they treat niggas like that every fucking day? I'm not buying Chanel when Coach is right the fuck there. The Coach outlet is right the fuck there. And y'all may act like, oh, Coach is that fucking girl. Because you could have the high end, you could go to the outlet. It's a classic bag. It lasts forever. Chanel, if you want the look, there are too many places out here where you can get the look without patronizing the brand.
The Asians. They tell you it's the same fucking material. It's the same materials.
Remember TikTok when Trump first started that shit with them trying to do it? All them Asians was on TikTok giving you bitches the hookup, telling y'all how you could get bags for $1 and all of this type of stuff. All they're doing is selling you a fucking name. You think I am what the fuck would I do? I can't understand people buying Hermes bags, because why the fuck do you want a bag that costs $30,000 that's gonna be sitting on a table? It's gonna be everywhere where that you go. And those bags were created as a go all bag to like last you a lifetime. It wasn't meant to like build up a fucking collection. I want you niggas, when you are being treated rudely, walk the fuck out. Don't give them no speech. Don't give them. They don't give a fuck, because they know being rude to you, they ain't gonna get the money. Which means if they being rude to you, they don't care about your fucking money. Because if they cared about your money, they wouldn't be rude to you. So they already see you as not a big deal. That you not buying a person there is not gonna stop them from what the fuck they're doing. So why argue with them? Why go through the motions when you could just walk the fuck out? Because clearly they didn't want your money to begin with. Because if they wanted your money, they'd be kissing your ass the moment you walk through the fucking door. Pay attention to that shit. They don't care. They got too much white money. They got too much tiny hat money. They don't need you niggas and your $1,000. And stop going in stores buying shit to prove a point that you could buy the shit. Because at the end of the day, you still put your money in a fucking pocket and they treated you like shit. That's what you niggas do. As soon as y'all get a record deal, an NBA contract, you go right to Jacob the fucking jeweler. You go right to a goddamn tiny hat to give them your fucking money. And they sell you the most atrocious, gaudy ass pieces that they would never sell a white person. They reserve all the gaudy jewelry for you niggas and you eat it the fuck up. You niggas will literally put a house on your fucking neck because you want to prove to white people that you can fucking do it. White people that don't give a fuck in the first place. Just dumb shit.
Just dumb. And I'm going to read this last comment and we're going to do our closing segment. The Market says, I make them pull every goddamn thing out the case, ring that shit up, and pull it all back when I turn my ass around and leave. My time is valuable, but I'll waste hours of your time. That's how you fucking do it.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it. Make them pull all that shit out.
They be playing in your fucking face. And didn't have a lot of funny videos today, but this is stuff to just keep your head on a swivel. So this is breaking news. The bullet used to kill Charlie Kirk did not match the rifle allegedly used by the suspect. Like this is a fucking surprise or shock, okay? I mean, I've been telling everybody this. According to new court filings by the defense team, ATF was unable to match the bullet recovered during the autopsy to the rifle allegedly used by Tyler Robinson. If ATF isn't able to match the bullet, this may mean Tyler was not the shooter. I kept telling everybody that shit. I mean, this is not like this is something fucking new.
Inside job for sure.
Then Heinz, you know, they always got to steal black people shit, black this. They this is a Brazil sign, a design. They're now doing grills that can open their sauce sachets easier. A tooth. Nobody fucking likes us, but they take all of our culture, all of our inspirations to make stupid shit like this. Let that sink in, but they can't stand blacks. Also, this is something just take in mind. 7 celebrities wanted dead. So John Lennon, the FBI surveyed him for years, and Nixon tried to deport him because his anti-war influence was turning millions against the government. Marilyn Monroe, she had affairs with both Kennedy brothers and knew state secrets. Weeks later, she was dead from an overdose no one can fully explain. Tupac Shakur, the FBI opened a file on him before he was famous because his mother was a Black Panther and his music was inspiring resistance. Malcolm X, the FBI's counter-program planted informants inside his circle to destroy him from within. He was shot dead by his own members. And I hate to say own members, he was shot dead by coons. People that was never, these black motherfuckers like these Tim Scotts and Nellies and Snoop Dogs that never really fuck with us like that. This is why I said we got to close ranks. Once they out, they out. Ain't no coming back when the white folks is chasing you down the street with sticks. Or the dogs is chasing your ass and they want to put you back in a concentration camp. Keep your black ass over there because you didn't want to be with the real black people. This is why this is a clear example of closing ranks. Bob Marley in 1976, gunmen shot him inside his home in Jamaica. Many believe the CIA ordered it because his music was uniting political resistance. Jimi Hendrix. The FBI flagged him as a threat after a drug arrest, and his manager had alleged CIA ties. He was dead at 27 under suspicious circumstances. Michael Jackson. He owned Sony's music's catalog worth billions and was exposing the industry publicly. Then his own doctor injected him with a lethal drug. So just want to keep that on mind. And then this video right here had me cracking up. I thought this was funny because I get so sick of these all these women get on stage with a stick in their ass, and I'm like, she was funny during the entire beauty contest. Take a look.
Miss Grand Galaxy สนับสนุนโดย The First Clinic เวชกรรม
Yeah, she was funny the whole show, and you know, all the judges and everybody was upset at her and was pissed off. I said, I get so sick of the same shit. We all know that y'all doing all this sexual shit behind the scenes anyways to these people. Trump was running a beauty pageant. Look at all the scandals that's happening because of that. Just keeping it real. So you guys be you. I appreciate everything. Democracy, again, we're truly sorry that happened. We hope that you have a recovery as well, because we know how hard it is when family lose other members. And so we want to make sure that, you know, you get recovery and get rest as well. Nikki, anything upcoming, anything exciting? Where can they find you at?
Well, first, I wanted to give a quick little tidbit on the Michael Jackson. He did, if you know, he did a song with Paul McCartney, and they were friends. And Paul McCartney jokingly said to Michael Jackson, "You should buy the Beatles catalog." Mike didn't take it as a joke. He bought the Beatles catalog. He had it, and they still don't have that whole catalog back. They thought Mike was bullshit. He said, "Oh no, I'm making all the money. So all any Beatles shit that you was hearing for like the past few decades, that was going in Michael Jackson pocket." Just that's a quick little tidbit. The FTP store, we have some brand new merch. We've added water bottles. We have Pastor Nutrition Facts merch, and we have Trey's Black Boy Joy merch, his song, which is streaming everywhere, so you can support his song and, you know, support him by buying some t-shirts. We have the E-Files, The Truth Is Out There with Trump and Epstein, and we have some nice sports water bottles.
New bottles. I'm gonna get one of these.
So we have sports water bottles. And yeah, we have GI Ho merchandise. So I'm still working on new stuff all the time. So just keep going back. Also, we're having a 50% off sale. So make sure you take advantage. So if you've seen an item that you really wanted and you thought it was a little expensive, everything on the store is 50% off now. So make sure you don't have no excuses now. The prices are low. So go, I encourage you to just grab some stuff, and you can find me on my Instagram, which is bitch_happens. So go check there. All my links and stuff are there, and that's it. And update on the music. I am putting aside some time this week to get all the songs together and submit them to our distributor. So within the next week or two, our songs will be available for streaming and for purchase. So look out for that within the next 2 weeks or so.
T Coop says, "Stop! I'm gonna be broke." Hey, T Coop, thank you for supporting us. We appreciate it. And
yes, we do.
Who was all of our FTP stores of this week? Super chats of today, and Cash App and Venmos of the day.
Our Cash App for today was Clara, and in our super chats was Hazel, Brian, Clara again, and Democracy. So we thank you very much. And I think T-Cope was our last merch sale. So again, thank you for supporting us. And you won't be broke because again, 50% off. So now you can buy more stuff for the same price. So go, I encourage y'all, you know, get it. I'm adding new stuff. It's gonna stay up there. So we're just adding a bunch of stuff. Make sure you check out the FTP merch with our new logo on there. We got weekend bags and all that. So I'm just trying to add new items and stuff. So don't worry, it'll be there. So but catch the sale though. It's a really good sale.
Oh yeah, well those commercials, I'm telling you, if somebody could find out how to get that damn doll, I want the Manny doll. That shit is funny. Every time I see a Latin get out of fucking hand, I'm gonna start pressing those fucking buttons on his ass. Like, yeah, that was a good. That's a good thing. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank you for like, sharing, subscribing. Also, thank you to everybody that's been liking our shorts, because we put our shorts on YouTube. And also, most of our shorts is also passed around through all of our social media channels. So we thank you guys for like, sharing, subscribing, and also letting other people know, because we've been hearing, oh, I heard this from somebody, and I love your show. So thank you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow, and take care and have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Welcome to the Dow is 50,000, baby! Where ICE kidnaps American citizens, the Epstein files still haven't been released, prices are up, rights are restricted, and the country's falling apart. But hey, the Dow is 50,000, baby! Tonight's prizes include a lifetime supply of propaganda, a pre-denied insurance claim, a one-way ticket to Gaza, and a bonus spin on the wheel of fascism. Who gives a fuck what happens to you? The Dow is 50,000, baby!
Do you suffer from cosplaying activism? Voting third party or not at all because both sides are the same? Using a protest vote to disguise your racism and misogyny? Pretending to feel morally superior just so you can avoid actual accountability? Then Martyr RX is the drug for you. The only once-a-day pill scientifically engineered to soothe your self-righteous delusions. Martyr RX helps dull the symptoms of performative politics, while enhancing your ability to post long Substack threads that accomplish absolutely nothing. Use Martyr RX only if you're committed to looking good instead of actually doing good. If you find yourself experiencing a moment of clarity, or start to recognize your own white privilege, stop taking Martyr RX immediately, and contact your local news station, and demand justice for a marginalized group you care nothing about. Martyr RX. Because if you can't change the system, why not just pretend you're better than everyone who's trying? Call your doctor today and find out if Martyr RX is right for you. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur, self-indulgence, quoting obscure philosophers, giving unsolicited opinions on social media, and a sudden urge to write 3,000-word think pieces no one asked for. Martyr RX is sponsored by the National Association of Pretentious Far Leftist Assholes.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass. You don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out. Whoa! Get out. I didn't vote black. Got that ass in back. Oh, get out, get on out. Oh, get